please keep the horses safe. Please, God, please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, please, God, please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Say the men who provided false IDs to them were in possession of burglary tools. They also had the Watch Duty app open on their phone so they could track evacuation zones. Detectives say the thieves are
a man who is actually impersonating a firefighter. Look at this. They say that he was sitting on a curb and Luna asked him if he was okay.
Today we're here to announce that the promise that we made when we started this, that these criminals would be arrested, they would be prosecuted, and they will be maximally punished, is a promise we are keeping. Camera. You can play that as we're speaking. And the LAPD, through, again, such impressive investigation, worked with various leads and tracked Mr. Peoples and Mr. Bell to an apartment in Koreatown. Surveillance was then conducted. When they attempted to leave, they were then apprehended, and items of a number of these stolen items from that residence was found with Mr. Peoples and Mr. Bell. Mr. Peoples is is committed 2 prior violent or serious.
We brought this video to you yesterday. As you can see, that man who was holding a blowtorch was walking around a neighborhood when neighbors did approach him. This is, of course, over in Los Angeles County, and it appeared that he was trying to light different materials on fire. Eventually, all the neighbors show up, they take him to the ground, and then they do take him into custody as police arrive there. Now, we do know that he was arrested. However, he has not been charged in connection with any arsons at last check. Investigators saying they charged him with some other unrelated charges. But again, you can see the video there as he was approached by these neighbors who were paying attention and saw that he was holding a blowtorch and trying to light things on fire as they are dealing with all of these wildfires in the area.
Joining us now, actor and Academy Award-winning director Mel Gibson, an old friend, a Malibu resident who tragically just lost his home to the Palisades fire. Mel, and at the same time, Mel, there are numerous complaints, as you alluded to, that the fire hydrants did not have water or water pressure, and the LA fire chief herself reacted. Watch this.
My stance on this is when a firefighter comes up to a hydrant, we expect there's going to be water. We don't control the water supply. Our firefighters are there to protect lives and property and to make sure that we're properly trained and equipped. That's my position on this. So if there's no water, I don't know how the water gets to the hydrants.
Of California, this is a true tragedy, and it's a mistake of the governor, and you could say the administration. They don't have any water.
And we'll say, Gavin, if you don't do it, we're not giving you any of that fire money that we send you all the time.
I know they were messing with the water, letting reserves go for one reason or another. They've been doing that a while. California has a lot of problems that sort of baffle the mind as far as why they do things. And then in the events like this, you sort of look, well, is it on purpose? Which, it's an insane thing to think.
Mel, any message from you to Governor Newsom or Karen Bass tonight?
Spend less on hair gel.
And maintenance of the forests. We can't go through this every year. We go through this, and we're going to have safe forests.
Trump later tweeted the following. The governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has done a terrible job of forest management. I told him from the first day we met that he must clean his forest floors regardless of what his bosses, the environmentalists, demand of him. Must also do burns and cut fire stoppers. Every year as the fires rage and California burns, it's the same thing, and then he comes to the federal government for money help. No more. Get your act together, Governor. You don't see close to the level of burn in other states.
There is a serious lack of competent governance in California, and I think it's part of the reason why these fires have gotten so bad. We need to do a better job at both the state and federal level.
Pruned, removed for probably 30 or 40 years. This was a disaster waiting to happen.
I have a pretty good guess as to what politicians will point their fingers to for these fires, though. Let's see what they said in 2020.
There is something so fundamental that also cannot be denied, and that is climate change. If you do not believe in science, I hope you believe in observed evidence. The debate is over around climate change. Just come to the state of California. Observe it with your own eyes. It's not an intellectual debate. It's not even debatable.
Climate change. And those who do not believe it do so at their own peril.
Mother Earth is angry. She's telling us, whether she's telling us with hurricanes on the Gulf Coast, fires in the West, whatever it is, that the climate crisis is real and has an impact.
The president has blamed the American West, and California in particular, for its own wildfires, saying that really they should sweep the forests. Literally, his idea is A, that climate change is a hoax. This is all a hoax. And B, the only places that get wildfires are places that deserve it because they don't do a good enough job sweeping the ground in the forest, like with broom.
여러분 잘 보셨나요? 정치 싸움은 나라 불문 어디에서나 벌어지는 것 같네요. LA에 사시는 모든 교민분들 다치지 않기를 바라며 산불이 하루빨리 진화되기를 기도합니다. 오늘은 딱 두 가지 표현 mess with와 get your act together에 대해서 빠르게 짚어보겠습니다. 끝까지 시청 부탁드려요. 먼저 mess에 대해서 알아볼게요. 이 단어 명사로도 쓰이고 동사로도 쓰이는데요. 먼저 명사로 쓰일 때를 살펴볼까요? mess는 혼란, 엉망진창, 큰 실수, 난처한 상태 같은 부정적인 뜻을 가지고 있어요. 특히 방이 지저분할 때 정말 많이 쓰이는데요. 예를 들어서 친구가 제 방에 들어왔는데 제 방이 너무 지저분한 거예요. 그럴 땐 친구가 이렇게 말을 하겠죠. Your room is such a mess. 너 방 완전 지저분해. 그럼 이런 상황에서 어떻게 해야 할까요? 당연히 사과를 해야겠죠. 지저분해서 미안해 라는 말을 이렇게 표현해요. Sorry about the mess.
Hey, Sarge. Sorry about the mess.
Care for some coffee?
Thank you.
Sorry about the mess.
다음, mess가 형용사로 쓰였을 때 messy라고 합니다. 지저분한, 엉망인, 난잡한 이란 뜻이죠.
My apartment's messy, my locker's messy, but I am not messy.
마지막으로 mess with라는 표현은 장난치다, 괴롭히다, 혹은 간섭하다라는 뜻으로 쓰여요. 예를 들어 don't mess with me 라고 하면 나한테 장난치지 마 라는 의미로 아주 강한 부정적인 느낌이 있죠. 반면에 I'm messing with you 그러면 그냥 장난치는 거야 라는 뜻으로 그다지 나쁜 뜻보다는 그냥 가벼운 농담이나 장난으로 쓰이는 표현이에요. 비슷한 표현으로 I'm kidding 이나 I'm joking이 있습니다. 이제 mess with를 어떻게 쓸지 좀 더 아시겠죠? 장난을 칠 때와 진지할 때의 차이를 꼭 기억하세요.
Don't mess with me!
Don't mess with me. I'm messing with you.
Are you breaking up with me? I'm messing with you.
두 번째 표현이자 마지막 표현 get your act together는 정신 차려라는 뜻입니다. get은 사실 정말 다양한 의미가 있지만 여기서는 어떠한 상태에 도달하다라는 뜻으로 쓰이고 act는 행동이라는 뜻입니다. 따라서 직역을 해보면 너의 행동을 함께 어떠한 상태, 잘 정리된 상태로 도달시켜 라는 뜻이죠. 쉽게 말해서 정신 차리고 제대로 해라 라는 의미로 유추할 수 있어요. 드라마에서 어떻게 쓰였는지 함께 해보시죠.
For your fellowships yet? I submitted my recommendations for most candidates months ago.
I've been exploring options, and I would love your suggestions.
You're a fourth-year resident, Schmidt. My suggestion would be get your act together sooner than later.
Oh, you know guys at work, they talk about how they look up to their brothers, their older brothers. Sometimes I tell people, you're dead. You're 40 years old. When are you going to get your act together?
오늘의 영상이 유익하셨다면 구독과 좋아요 꼭 눌러주세요. 여러분이 재밌고 자연스럽게 영어를 습득할 수 있도록 최선을 다하고 있습니다. 다음 영상에서 또 만나요. 감사합니다.